how many postcards do I need to send to make money in direct mail marketing or your particular business opportunity for direct mail marketing? Hey, my friend Justin Temple here with a really quick video about the truth when it comes to how many postcards you need to mail out to make any money. Okay, so like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notifications for future videos. And direct mail is actually the industry that I got into about 8 months ago to change me and my girlfriend's life. We were actually looking for ways to make money online. Okay, I'm 25, I'm a millennial. I was looking for ways to make money online, and I actually ended up getting a postcard in the mail, right? And so I was kind of skeptical of postcard marketing and didn't really know much about direct mail marketing, and I was a complete direct mail newbie when I got started with my particular business opportunity in direct mail. Okay, so I was used to Facebook ads and videos and SEO, but direct mail was something I've never done before. So when I got started with the opportunity that I'm with now, you can check it out in a link in the description below. Um, I actually started with a small budget. Okay, so I started with a small mailing budget. I did not mail 10,000 postcards at once right when I got started. I started with a small budget and I took it seriously, and I applied as much skills and as much wisdom as I could to convert my leads, to get more response rates, and to get more sales from those responses. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be going over um, how many postcards you need to send to make money. Okay, so this can vary depending on person to person. However, what you need to understand is you can increase your results and it's in your control. Okay, so the average person sends out postcards and expects it to make money. Okay, so if you're just expecting to send postcards and make money, you might need to send a few thousand. Okay, you might have to spend a lot of money on postcard marketing if you're not going to pick up the phone and answer some questions when people call you. Okay, so what you want to do is understand your numbers and get better at direct response marketing. Okay, so how many postcards do you need to send out to make money? I would say, okay, so if your postcard's response rate is 1% on average, I can teach you how to get that above 1%. Click the link in the description below for my free postcard marketing guide. However, if you mail out 1,000 postcards at a 1% response rate, that's going to be 10 responses, right? So if you actually follow up with people the way you're supposed to and work the business, then you can see up to 10% conversion rates. Okay, so with 10 leads at a 10% conversion rate, you're at 1 sale. Okay, so it can be 1,000 postcards gets 10 responses. On average, you get 1 sale because you're actually picking up the phone and following up with people, and following my postcard marketing script. Okay, so the reality of how many postcards do you need to mail to make money can vary depending on the structure of effort that you put into your business. If you put no effort, it will look like this. You're going to have to mail out multiple thousands of postcards because if you have a 1,000 postcard campaign at a 1% response rate, that's 10 responses. Well, if you have a 1% conversion ratio after that, that's 0.1 sales, which is not a sale. So really, what you want to do is focus on applying marketing skills. Okay, one marketing skill is personalizing your postcard. The next marketing skill is learning how to talk to people on the phone using my phone script, completely offline. You don't need any internet marketing. Okay, so that's the reality. So you can increase your response rates to 2% or 3%, and so that way you can either think of okay, so if you increase your sales from 1% to 2%, or your response rates from 1% to 2%, right? then that means it costs half as much money to make a sale, right? So it's very important that you think about it and that you understand your own business opportunities numbers. Okay, if you're part of a business opportunity where you make $25 per sale, um, you're gonna have to mail out the same amount of postcards to make a sale, but your sale is gonna be a lot less of a commission, which means you're gonna be losing a lot of money up front. And if you don't have any more products to sell or a residual recurring product, then that's a negative business model, right? So, how many postcards does it take for you to make money? Uh, can depend. Okay, if you have the average 1% response, and then 1% conversion rate, um, it can take you a few thousand postcards. Okay, it can take you a few thousand. But if you dial in your numbers, let's say you send out 1,000 postcards, but you're really practicing your phone script and you're really having some energy on the phone and talking to people. Well, 1,000 postcards can result in 10 responses and one sale with good conversion skills. Okay, now that doesn't mean you have to be a master and it's hard and it's difficult and you have to spend months like learning stuff. Just spend time reading a script every day and you'll get better at it. It's just that simple. So nothing too difficult. Okay, so now let's say you get your response rate from 1% to 2%. Well, now you're going to get 10 responses with half the amount of postcards, right? So if you apply a little bit of skill to your postcards, you can go from 1,000 postcards with a good conversion rate in one sale to 500 postcards at 2% response rate, and you can do 5% conversion rates on the phone and still have the same amount of sales. Or if you keep your 10% conversion rate on the phone, you'll have the same amount of sales with less amount of postcards sent out, right? So again, 1,000 postcards at a 1% rate and a 10% sales rate. Okay, you're calling these people back, setting appointments with them, calling them 2-3 times, right? You're making sure they're serious and you're showing them that you're serious. So that's a 10% rate, and then that's a sale. Say so, 1,000 postcards, 1% response rate, really good on the phone, 10% sales rate, and that's a sale. Okay, now you can cut that in half, right? You can cut your postcards in half if you double your response rate. So going from a response rate of 1% to 2% means that you can make the same amount of money with half the amount of postcards, or double the amount of money with the same amount of postcards. Okay, so does that make sense? So if you apply good response rate marketing and you get it from just 1% to 2%, and then you're good on the phone, okay, you practice my script and you learn about your customers and you show some excitement and you help them, and that'll increase your conversion rates. Okay, you can get one sale from 500 postcards from those numbers. Okay, so how much does 500 postcards cost? Not that much. Okay, so I think 300 postcards cost me $80 in my opportunity. It's $380 for 10,000 postcards. So you're really in profit, right? So that's how many postcards you need to send out to make a sale. Okay, and not every business will be the same. Not everything converts the same. If you're not a part of my program that I'm with and my team, I can't tell you that you're gonna make, a conversion rate of X amount, because maybe your sales page is terrible. Maybe you don't have a sales video. Maybe you don't have some things in place to increase your conversion rates, right? So I can't guarantee your business's success rate, because I don't know if you're going to apply any of these skills. And if you want to master direct mail marketing, click the link in the description below to learn exactly how you can do that at postcardlifestyle.com. And so, but yeah, that's really how it is. You can mail out 10,000 postcards at a 1% response rate and a 1% conversion rate and expect it to make you money, and you'll be spending way more money than you're making. However, if you apply a little bit of effort into your business, cut down your advertising costs by 10 times and just mail 1,000 postcards and apply a little bit of customization and put your picture on there, your email on there, your phone number on there, your new domain name, website, right? So that way there's no ugly affiliate ID at the end. And practice your phone script, okay? So those things, a personalized postcard and practicing your phone script and not spending a lot of money on postcard advertising and just taking it, 500 to 1,000 postcards at a time, it will yield way better results, okay? And so if you're hoping to send postcards and make money without working the business, without picking up the phone just a little bit and answering some questions, you're not selling people, you're not explaining anything, you're just answering some questions. And so if you just expect to send postcards and make money, you're going to be at a 1% response rate, 1% conversion rate, and you're going to be losing money, okay? You can't survive like that. So what you got to do, lower your mailings to 1,000 and increase your response rates just a little bit, even by 0.5% is fine, okay? That's a few more leads, right? That's a few more responses. So, but then also what you need to focus on more so than responses, and obviously you need to mail, but you need to focus on converting those responses, okay? And that's what really matters. So let's say you spend $500 mailing, just an example. Let's say you spend $500 mailing. Well, that means you need to make what, $1,000, right? So it doesn't matter how much it costs for your mailings. What matters is understanding how many mailings you need to do to get a sale, and then the number that is, double it, and that's what you sell your product for, okay? So and if people aren't buying the product, then you have a closing problem, or your product's not valuable enough, okay? So I hope you understand that there's ranges of how many postcards you will be able to send to make money, and I highly recommend that you work the business and customize your postcards before you send out postcards, and also learn a script that will allow you to close sales, okay? And I have that within my team. You can check out postcardlifestyle.com. However, that's really the truth, okay? And there's no income results guaranteed. There's no response rate guaranteed. It can vary, it can change. Sometimes cities have power outages or bad weather times, and sometimes that just affects, the direct mail response. And so what you want to do is just be consistent with your mailings and pick a budget that you can afford, right? That's what I did. I picked a budget that I could afford, and I focused on my response rates, and I focused on my conversion rates, and I was able to turn a small budget into a profitable postcard direct mail business, okay? So if you think you have to mail out so many postcards to make one sale, that's not necessarily the case. However, that is what people have experienced because they're lazy and don't want to do anything, okay? So if you're lazy and don't want to do anything, you'll fail. If you want to send out postcards and apply strategies, you're going to do very well, okay? So also direct mail is it's one of the more expensive forms of advertising. So if you are going to do direct mail, I highly recommend you find a high ticket program where you can earn at least a few $100s per sale so that you can cover the cost of advertising, okay? So that's what I highly recommend, okay? So even if you have the worst 1% response rate postcard and the worst 1% conversion rate on the phone, that's fine. Just find a program that you can sell for $5,000, $8,000, $10,000. Well, then you can afford whatever you anything for postcard marketing, right? Imagine you're able to spend $10,000 to make one sale, right? That's a lot of postcards. So if if you join a high ticket program and you're able to sell something for 10 grand, well, that's a lot of postcards you can mail out, right? And if you can't get one sale with all that marketing material, then what's the problem? The problem is your business is not doing the right things and you're not applying the right knowledge to make money from what you're doing. Okay, so even if you have low numbers, just increase the price and be good on the phone. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you're spending per traffic, per click, per lead, per view, uh, per sale. It doesn't matter what you're spending as long as you know your numbers and you're able to sell your product for double than what you're paying for, right? If I'm paying $20,000 to advertise uh, my Ford King Ranch truck, and I'm selling it, I need to sell it for $40,000 or more, right? At least. Typically, you want to sell it for 3 times as much, right? So if I buy this wrench for um, $12, I want to sell it for $36 plus shipping. Okay, and if you buy 2 of them, you get free shipping. So it's just sales and numbers, and people are so worried about, oh, what if I have a 1% response rate? Then offer an additional service to make more money, or join a program that's higher cost to join and you make more commission. So, because in reality, if someone hands you $60,000, you can spend a lot on marketing. It's a lot of marketing budget. So the problem is most people want to take their marketing budget and only spend like $20 of it to make a sale. If your commission or what you make on your product or service is X amount, that's what you want to spend on advertising to make that sale. Okay, if you make $1,000 per sale, figure out how to generate as many leads for $1,000, not $200, so that you can make 800. No. You're fucking up. If you have a budget and you're trying to spend a percentage of it to make a sale, you're fucking up. You need to spend up to the amount of money that you make in your pocket to try to make a sale. Okay? Does that make sense? So, and you got to give your ads the time to try to do it. Okay? A lot of people will, run 1 or 2 ads and they're like, oh, it's not getting any results. Well, you need to do a few more ads, because you can spend up to like 10 times what you just spent to break even and get a customer. And so these are higher level principles of marketing that allow you to understand that you don't need to worry about the cost of acquisition, the cost of leads, the cost of responses, the cost of advertising. It's very important to lower your cost of advertising, yes, but what if you can't? Well, then you need to have a better business and offer more value and be a better person on the phone. So thanks for watching this video about how many postcards you need to send to make money in direct mail marketing. If you want to learn about my #1 postcard business opportunity, click the link in the description below and visit postcardlifestyle.com. It is the same opportunity that allowed me and my girlfriend to start earning $300 money orders sent directly to my mailbox and allow us to quit our dead-end jobs. So click the link in the description below and you can see income proof there. Alright, my friend, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notifications for future videos, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, or maybe I'll see you on the next page in the description below. I also have a free postcard marketing guide and a 5-day boot camp for direct mail. Alright, my friend, I'll see you soon.